Listen, I don't want to see the rest of your interviews here after today, all right?
I'm trying to switch it up every time.
I want you to tell people, yo, let's be that James Carousel. No, this is my spot. Nah. Yo, what's growling? You already know who it is, the Big DILF in the spot. Shh, do not make it hot. If you ain't growling, you wilding, get your money up and not your funny up. Uh-huh.
So how are you feeling today?
I can't complain. You know my name, you know, another day. You know, different shit, different skit. You know how it is. I can curse?
Yeah.
All right. I curse about like 5 times a day. That was like my 3rd one, so I got 2 more on me.
All right, good. Yeah, we could probably get get through the other 2 by the end of this. So I like to ask people, where do you feel like you're at in your journey right now?
Ooh, that's a major question. I might never ask me that. Where I feel like I'm in my journey right now, honestly, is I guess I would say I'm in a stage as far as what's next. You know, everybody has a moment. You know, I don't feel like I had my moment yet. I just had like a nice little run, you know, to get my face out there. Now it's on me to, you know, to work towards my moment and things like that. So right now I just feel like on some what's next, you know, as far as like what's the next big thing, what's something that'll be steady. You know, like I love creating content, I love doing skits and stuff like that, but you know, I would love something steady where I could get a paycheck from this, you know, just creating or doing what I want. You feel me? So that's where I'm at right now in my journey. I feel like what's next for me.
What got you to this point now?
Honestly, what got me to this point, so I've been doing videos since about 2012. I started on YouTube first, and a lot of people used to come to me like, yo, you should have a camera on you all the time. You're hilarious. Like, I've always been a class clown. Like, anybody will tell you, anybody that know me, I've always been a class clown. Freaking junior high school class clown in the yearbook, high school class clown in the yearbook. So, I honestly, like, I used to go out for acting gigs and things like that. Like, that's one of my main goals. I want to become a, you know, professional actor. So I used to go out for like acting roles and things like that, and it was like a lot of politics with that. Like, I used to be on lines for long, and I used to see like casting directors come out and pick certain people off the line and things like that. And I was like, damn, I guess like with this, you gotta have a certain look or know somebody or things like that. So I just wanted to create my own platform. Like, instead of waiting for opportunity, I wanted to create my own. So that's how I came up with the whole Waveys World brand. And I started on YouTube, you know, just doing skits and sketches.
Where did the ideas come from?
Honestly, my ideas come from like everyday life. Like anything that goes around, like I could just, you know, create a skit into it. It's like a lot of my skits are relatable because it's like, you know, you either been there or it's like, yo, I can see that happening. So that's honestly how I get my ideas from, like, or just creating things like, yo, that'd be funny if this was to happen. Like creating things, you know, creating a moment or things like that, or a situation, you know.
Could you describe the process when you get an idea, how you go about it?
All right, so the process when I get an idea, how I go about it. So basically, nowadays I try to limit a lot of people out of my skits because, you know, working with a lot of people is like, I gotta call this person, work on their schedule, work on this person's schedule, that person's schedule. So the less people I could get, the better it'll be, and the more I can act on a skit. Because one thing I learned with the skit life is like, yo, a lot of people think of the same ideas. Like, you got an idea, you gotta jump on it fast because you'll see somebody else doing. You like, yo, I just thought about that. Yo, I planned to do that Friday, but that person planned to do that today. So you gotta act in a moment. So honestly, I think of an idea, I see what I need and who I need, and I just act on it right away. You can't wait. Time don't wait for no man, so a skit definitely ain't gonna wait for no man.
What do you think makes something funny?
It's weird, right? I can't say what makes something funny because everybody has a different sense of humor. But me, the humor I like is like an element of surprise. It's like, yo, I didn't even know that was gonna happen. Because a lot of times you watch things, you're like, oh, I already know how this is gonna end or this is gonna happen. So if it's like a twist at the end of it, it's like, oh shoot, I wasn't expecting that. That threw me off guard. So that's automatically funny. Like, you surprise somebody in something.
How do you keep things authentic, like true to yourself?
Honestly, how I keep things true to myself, just being me. To be honest, like, I do the type of videos that I would like to see. Like, I don't try to be something different. I don't try to like do things for clout, because, you know, like, freaking negativity always sells. You know, that's what a lot of people do to get clout easy or get a buzz going and things like that. But that's not me. That's not really who I am. So how I stay true to myself is just, you know, just doing what I do. I can't be nobody but me. So, you know what I mean? That's all I know how to be, just me.
It's cool because I feel like a lot of people, especially that have viral fame, like they kind of they run out of material, or they like kind of start doing weird stuff, like weird partnerships that don't make sense. Do you think about that at all, or you just kind of go with your gut?
I honestly just go with the flow. Like whatever works for me. I don't know. It's hard to answer that, like, because I've been doing this for so long. So it's like, you know, I had times where I had my moment. I had times where I had nobody watching. But I'm just happy to, even if I got one person watching, I'm happy with that. So I just stay true to myself and just, you know, just stick to my brand. Like I don't branch out. I just stick to what I know and what I do.
Were there any times where you felt like giving up with the videos, or?
Oh yeah, all the time. It's a lot of times I feel like giving up. Like, to be honest, before I went viral off the $100 Tron and the Bid Act, I have a video maybe a week or two ago saying that, yo, I'm done doing Instagram skits. Like, it ain't really working for me. I'm about to just stick on YouTube because I never really mastered the YouTube out. Like, I'm just about to just focus on YouTube. I'm done with Instagram. So it's funny, when I did that video, I just was like, yo, let me just throw a video to show them I'm still out here. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, that video right there is the one that went viral. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, being a creative, you go through the motions. You feel like a lot of things ain't working for you. And a lot of times we lose by watching others. Like, I remember a lot of times I used to watch other people like, damn, I'm more funnier than them. How they in better positions than me? How they doing better than me? So and so. And then time will go by so fast. It's like every morning I'm waking up looking at their page to see what they doing. And I'm not putting no work in myself. So it's like time going by, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just watching what this person's doing. So the more they progressing, the more I'm lessing. Ooh, I like that. I just thought of that. The more they progressing, the more I'm lessing. So start to progress because you're going less. That was smooth. I like that.
Is that how catchphrases come to you usually?
Just randomly, yeah, just randomly. You know what I mean? I like to rhyme. I'm smooth, like riddles and stuff like that. I love riddles and things, so I always try to think of, you know, creative things and make it make sense.
Yeah.
Facts.
Seems like there's something relatable about that. I feel like any place I've worked at, like, there's always like the guy with all the rhymes and the jokes.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. It's always that one person. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like every job, you know, just like every sitcom, they have their own that always type of character. You got the character that's like a little off, but they're mad funny. The one that's real serious, and when they ain't got no job, they like together. You know, so that's how it is with life. It's funny. Like, it's just like work. You know, they have their own characters. So yeah.
Do you think about your character, like what your character would do, or is it more just like you know because it's you?
I never think about it. I know because it's me. You know what I mean? I just know it's me. I just know because it's me. I don't think about it. Don't think about it. Be about it.
I think it comes across too because it feels real.
Yeah.
You know, when you watch the videos.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I just, you know, like I got to shoot something right now. Like, yo, just record this, and it's just me being me. But to the world, it's something different because social media is like freaking worldwide. So it's like, out here it's like, all right, that's just regular Brooklyn, that's regular New York. But everywhere else, they like, what the heck was that? Like, we said, get your money up, not your funny. That's why I was so surprised how that video went viral. But I understand, like, if you're from New York, you know that's New York. If you're not from New York, you're looking like, yo, this dude gotta be from New York or something, because that swag, he growled at him, you know what I mean? It was just crazy. So, you know, I'm so New York, man. I'm so New York. I'm so Brooklyn.
What are you looking forward to coming up?
In life or the year?
Yeah, coming up just in your life, like goals.
One of the things I'm looking for, like that, something that like I got in the works or whatever, or are you just saying like?
Or just anything that comes to mind.
Something I'm looking forward to. Whatever, to be honest, whatever opportunities come my way, I'm always looking forward to that. One of the things I got in the works, I've been working on this for honestly quite a while, but I got the funds now to back it up. I'm working on basically like a teddy bear. I previewed it like last year sometime. I had like a sample, but it wasn't right. But basically it's like a teddy bear, like it's like a lion, like a black lion with hair, beard, and a Velveeta on just like me. And you press the button and say, get your money up, not your funny up. You press his stomach again and it growls. So that's one of the things I'm excited for. Hopefully it should come out this year. I don't see why not. Like, it's in the works as we speak. So that's one of the things I'm OD excited for, because that's my brand, you know? And I never seen that creative with their own teddy bear.
Yeah.
So that's dope. You know, it's like a collectible. One of the things you have to have. Like, nah, I gotta get that. The Big DILF teddy bear, what? Like, I need that. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to.
What's it been like doing the merchandising?
Yo, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing with the merchandise because it's like, I never see myself digging so far into it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, at first, when I started selling the merch, it was just merch to me. Like, all right, it's a part of my brand, just selling it. But as I grew more, I got deeper into it. Like, as far as like me actually going to pick out the fabrics, me finding a manufacturer that cuts and sew. Like, I'm so hands-on, you know. I'm not like getting my things overseas and nothing like that. I'm really hands-on with it. And it's like, you know, like my brand is velvet. You know what I mean? I sell Velvetas. If you don't know what a Velveeta is, it's a velvet, durag, velvet, anything that's associated with me is a Velveeta. So like, just thinking like the different things I could create that's different. Like right now in the works, it's not even out yet. I have ties, like velvet ties. I got my own ties. I never thought about making ties. Freaking the face mask, I never thought about that. Even like the durags, I never thought about none of that. And it's just crazy. Like, so I'm so in tune with the merch and just creating different things, a whole different look, just being different in my own way, you know, and it's representing me, so it's amazing, for real, for real. The ties, I'm getting older, I just turned 30, so I'm thinking more formal. How that idea came out, the tie Vitas. So basically my homegirl, she hit me up to come to this after school program and teach the kids how to tie ties. And it's funny because that was the first time I ever learned to tie before the event. I'm like, I don't even know how to tie, and she hit me up. And I'm like, I never really wore like a suit or tie, so I'm like, you know, it'd be cool if I come to this event and I have my own ties to give to the kids. So I thought about that and I just made it. And as soon as I got to the event, I gave out like 5 different ties with different crazy patterns. And it's like, it's dope. So that's how I came up with that idea, the ties and stuff, yeah.
What's your mindset like going into a live event?
Like as if like I'm performing or something?
Yeah, like if you're gonna go to a school or like a concert or something like that. Maybe it's 2 different things.
I mean, well, every event is different. Like if I'm going to like a school or something, kid event, I already know it's gonna be crazy energy, crazy love, and I just feed off the crowd. Like the kids love me, so I already know it's gonna be always good vibes. I just recently started doing stand-up comedy. I ain't gonna lie, that's like, I probably did it like maybe 5 times so far, 4 to 5 times in my life so far. So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, before I go on that stage, my heart be crazy. That's a different type of energy. So my mindset is into that and just like, yo, going there like I just been doing this. Like, you feel me? That's one of the things I learned in life. Like, it's easier to like evolve into things if you go into it like you've been doing it. Like, don't never let people see you sweat or let them know like, yo, he just had it first started doing this or whatever. Like, you gotta go in there like you've been doing this forever, like a pro. So that's my mindset, honestly, when I go into anything. Just like, yo, I've been doing this and I just jump straight into it. Growl facts.
You feel like that's something you've built up over time, that mentality?
I guess you could say that, but I honestly, before, I had that mindset for a minute because it's funny how that mindset even came about. This is even funny to say this. I don't know if you can keep this part or whatever, but this is the truth though. Freaking, so I lost my virginity probably when I was like 17. I was like a senior in high school, right? And one of the reasons why it took, I wouldn't say so long, but you know, a lot of my friends is fast and things. Like everybody lost their virginity before me, so it took me so long because I wanted to wait for the right girl, I guess, and I didn't want to. You know, I never did it, so I didn't want to go in like, you know, like I'm a freaking, you know, all these girls is already experienced, so I didn't want to go in like I'm a freaking immature and things like that. So one of my friends, I was telling him like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm type scared to have sex. Like, you know, I don't want to be talked about like, yo, he wacky, da da da. So one of my mans told me, he was like, yo, whenever it's your first time, go in it like you've been doing it. Don't even tell her you're a virgin, don't tell her nothing. Just go in there like you've been doing it. And I ain't gonna lie, I went in there like I've been doing it, and the girl still don't believe to this day that I was a virgin, that she took my virginity. So I always kept that mindset like, yo, don't ever let nobody know. Just go in there like you've been doing it. Come with that attitude, come with that cockiness, and just do it. So that's honestly where I got that mindset from. Shout out to my son Blizz, my son Ma. He gave me that. He threw that at me, word. That's funny. That's funny how you can relate things, like different things to different things, you know what I mean? It's funny.
Yeah, it's like fake it till you make it.
Basically,
kind of
basically, you know what I mean? But you always do good though. You know, you don't, because a lot of times we in our heads a lot. So if you just like get out your head and just go with the flow, everything works out perfect, yo. I promise you. I promise you.
Do you have any other tips for getting to that mindset?
Honestly, don't think too much. Freaking stop taking advice. A lot of times we take advice from a lot of people that can't even relate to what we doing or who we are. Like, you know, I used to run a lot of my ideas by some of my friends, and they used to tell me, oh, I don't know if that's gonna work, I don't know about this. And then I thought about it like, yo, they don't even do what I do, so why am I even asking them? They're not even in this space with me, like, you feel me? So that's one of the things, like, keep like-minded people around you. Don't ask advice to people that don't know nothing about your situation or what you got going on. For real, for real.
Yeah, that can really lead people.
Yeah, definitely.
Down the wrong path.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, you getting a lot of like, they ain't gonna work. Then you end up doing nothing. You like, damn. But what if? You know what I mean? Just try. You know, that's one of my things. Like, I always looked at things like, I don't want to grow. I don't want to get older, and I look back like, damn, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I tried this? So like everything, I just act on it. Like everything I say I'm gonna do, I just act on it. like for real, anything, everything. Like I got nothing to lose, everything to gain. For real.
What do you think yourself, I guess 10 years ago, would think of where you're at now?
It's funny, I was just talking to my lady about this because she's about to turn 30 next week. So I'm like, yo, what did you picture for yourself at 30? I ain't gonna lie, I thought I'd probably be, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I'd be in movies. I thought I'd be on, all types of things like that. But you know, life throw all types of obstacles at you. It's for you to just overcome them. And you can't question your journey. You just gotta trust the process. That's one of the things I'm learning. Like, what's meant for other people is not always meant for you. Like I said, everybody got their moment, their time and everything. So you just gotta wait for yours. And just keep grinding, keep shining, just keep getting to it and getting through it. And everything gonna work out, for real. Just trust the process. You know, a lot of times, like I used to think of age a lot, being like, damn, I'm only getting older. But you can't let age get to you. Like, the older you get, the wiser you get. So just look at it like that. Don't think like, oh, damn, I'm getting too old to be doing the same thing. Nah, man, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Something gonna work, for real. Like, I've been doing the skits since 2012. My video ain't get noticed till 2018. That's the video with the $100 Patron. So imagine I would have gave up before all that. I wouldn't even be here with you getting this interview, you know, and just right here is an honor and a pleasure, you know? Like, for real. Just the people you meet and the opportunities you greet.
Yes, it's nice to be validated.
Nah, definitely. Heck yeah.
Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
10 years from now,
about to turn 40.
Sheesh. What do I see myself 10 years from now? To be honest, I can't call it. Because I used to be like, all right, I see myself here 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. To be honest, I can't call it, man. I'm done just trying to guess, you know what I mean? Just whatever's there for me is there for me, you know? I could say, all right, at 40, I see myself here, then I'm bigger than that. So whatever's ever in tune for me, man. 10 years, I'm ready for you in 10 years. Wherever I'm gonna be, where I'm gonna be.
Yeah, it can almost kind of hold you back, or
you
can miss things that you might not think about if you go down something really, you know, kind of miss other opportunities.
Exactly. You know, a lot of times we speak things like, oh, like, you know, a lot of, like, most frequently question asked in an interview is like, oh, what's next for you? And I never answer that because it's like, yo, you never know what's next. Like, you know, life throw all types of stuff at you. You never know what's next. You know what I mean? So you just got to go with the now. Just go with the now. Everything that's in your way, just knock it down. That's it.
Do you have advice for people who are coming down a similar path to you?
The best advice I could give anybody is be yourself, do it for you, and trust the process. You know, a lot of times, like I said, people do things for clout. Like, they see what's working for everybody else and like, oh, I'm about to try that wave. Let me jump on that. Let me do that. Nah, you got to stay true to yourself. Like, me with the growling thing, like, nobody, like, it was weird. To a lot of people, it was like, yo, that's weird. That ain't gonna work. But I stuck with it. And the growling thing wasn't even for me to get on. It was just doing it just to be different and stand out. So it's funny how that stood out. Like, yo, that's the guy that growls or whatever type of thing. But just be different, man, and stay true to yourself and trust the process. Don't be so easy to give up and quit and things like that. A lot of people think success comes overnight, but nah, man, you gotta trust the process. You feel me? Just keep going. Just keep going. It's the best advice. That's the best advice. And time don't wait for no man. Not a good one. Time waits for nobody. Act now, do now. Don't look back like, damn, what if I did this? What if I did that? Take that chance, man. You ain't got nothing to risk. Go for it.
So where did the growl come from?
To be honest, how the growl came about, so I used to like do like interviews like from on my YouTube channels and things like that. So I used to be on like a lot of different podcasts and things like that. And then say like a week later, 2 weeks later, I see the same people like out in the street. And I'm like, yo, what's up? And they look at me like, yo, where I know you from? So I was like, damn, like nobody even remember my name and things like that. So one day I was in the house and I'm like, y'all got to think of something that'll stand out. So where like, all right, you don't remember my name, but you remember this about me. So I just was in the crib doing the animal noises and I did the growl. And I was like, oh, I'm about to start just doing that. That's gonna be my thing to stick. So that's how that honestly came about. That's really how it came about. Just fooling around. I used to do it in school a lot, like scaring people, just growling at them. You know, that was just like my annoying thing that I used to always do. So it just stuck with me. And I just carried that all the way.
How does it feel to be able to be yourself basically and get paid for it?
Oh, it feels amazing, man. This is like, I dreamed of this. This is like something I always wanted. Like, it's something I always wanted. It's like the best feeling. Like, I just left my job of 10 years last year. All right, no living check to check. I mean, not expecting a weekly check. So it's like really just full force and it's all me. And it's like all the money I got coming in, I know I worked for, whether it's like the merch, brand collabs, partnership or whatever. It's like, you know, just me being myself and my brand. That's what's getting me paid and, you know, paying the bills and, you know, take care of the family and things like that. So it feels amazing. That's like, I feel like that's everyone's dream, like just to work for yourself, be your own boss and, you know, make your own rules. Wake up when you want or whatever. You know, more time for the family and things. Amazing.
Do you feel like you've had to make any sacrifices in your lifestyle?
That's a good question. Sacrifices. I guess the only sacrifice really will be like mainly like spending my time on the road. You know, it's not even that crazy yet, but like I have to be outside to make money. You know, like I have to be in spots to be noticed, shake hands, rub elbows. So, you know, just that's a sacrifice, like, you know, like not being home a lot. But, you know, when I'm home, I put the time in. But when I'm outside, you know, I make sure it's worth it, you know. I make sure it's worth it when I'm outside.
I don't have any kids, but I'm guessing that's like another motivation. You know,
yeah,
like
definitely. Yo, you know what's crazy?
A kid that you have to always, you know, be aware of and thinking about. Definitely.
If you really think about my video that went viral, the first thing I said, I'm the Big DILF. Don't do that. DILF. The meaning for DILF the meaning for DILF that I made is damn, I love fatherhood. Me calling myself a father. So if it wasn't for my son, that video would have never took off because I called myself a Big DILF. So if I didn't have a son, I wouldn't be a DILF. So it's like, you know, me just saying I'm the Big DILF, don't do that, and then I just came up with the rest. So it's like my son is the reason why I'm even here. You know, that's the motivation, like you said. So that got a lot to do with my success too. For real, for real.
Did you ever feel like you were going down a path that was wrong for you, or even doing a project that was not right for you?
No. I'm not even gonna lie, no. Like I guess I ain't get that far in my career where I was like, nah, this ain't it. But everything so far just been like my own choice and, you know, good paths for me. And if I see it getting a little dark or shaky, I could just easily shake my way out. You know, I ain't signed to no label or nothing. I ain't committed to nothing except for myself. So if I see things getting a little weird, you know, I just get up out of there. That's about it.
It's a good mindset to have, I think.
Definitely. Yeah, especially when you're your own, you can do whatever you want. Your own say so. You know, like, all money ain't good money. I'm not a person that pressed for money. Like, I had times I had a lot of money. I had times I had no money. And I always was the same. I ain't gonna lie, I have more fun when I have no money. It's funny, I was gonna write that today. I was like, yo, I had more fun in my life when I was broke. So it's like, you know, it's like all money ain't good money. So I'm not never pressed for money. Like, oh, I need to do this because this is good money right now. If it don't fit my brand and things like that, I don't really do it. I don't need to do it. All my no's, I'm gonna say to that, is gonna equal to a big yes when that time comes. So that's how I look at things. That's all with trust in the process. How old are you? Oh, 3, 4. What's up, guys? Nah, you're good, you're good. Y'all be on TikTok? You ever seen my videos on TikTok? Waveys World, I be growling. You never seen that before? It's a commercial break. Yeah, check me out. You had to see a video before. If you didn't, you won't see it now.
I've seen this one. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen this one.
For real, you seen that? Yeah. Out of all the ones?
Out of all the ones.
That's crazy, because that was just a promotion for a spot. That's crazy. But yeah, check me out though. I appreciate you. Thank you guys, appreciate you. You gotta be in tune with the people, you know? The kids is what keep you going, keep you alive. Cause they gonna tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends. So the kids is the market you gotta get into. And I'm happy I got the kids. Or
I feel like I'm starting to run out of questions.
Oh, you don't be right. Oh, you don't come with a list or nothing. You just randomly throw them out. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I try to just adapt to whatever comes up.
Am I answering the questions too quick or something?
Well, I don't know. You're very concise, you know.
Like
I think you just know a lot about yourself.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like I've been asked everything, so it's like, I already got to answer. I already got to answer before you even ask the question.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people will think out loud.
Yeah.
Because they haven't thought about it before, and then it takes like 5 or 10 minutes of a response, Whereas you got it figured out.
I'm ready. Boom, boom. The next one. next one.
How important is money to you?
It's not important. We need it to get by. Money, we need it to get by, to pay the bills and things like that. And I like nice things. So I ain't gonna lie, I want a lot of money, but it ain't that important because, and I learned that from my father. Shout out to my father, yo. He always taught me like money isn't everything. And my father, I seen him times where he had a lot of money, no money, things like that. So it was like, I see with him, he the one that really told me like, yo, money comes and goes. Like you can always get money back. You can always make money. You can always this and that with money. So don't make money so important. It's like don't put money over everything. And that's how I live. Like, I get it. I know I can get it back, like whatever, sometimes I got it, sometimes I don't. It is what it is. But anytime I need it, it's always there though. Like it always comes at the right moment. So money is not that important to me, but we need it though, so
Yeah, it's cool because I feel like a lot of people get caught up in that kind of like hustle mindset. Like it's all about
just
money, the deals and stuff.
After the money, yeah. Nah, man, have fun. Have fun with it. I'm all about fun. Am I having fun with it? And the money comes with it too? Oh, it's lit. But if I could just have fun without the money, that's cool too. But you ain't gonna use me and not pay up. We gonna get some money in for real, because, But a lot of times, too, like, we gotta build each other. Like a lot of things I be doing for free that I can really charge for, and it's like, for what? Like I remember I was in their shoes or whatever, or trying to come up and things like that. So, we can help each other in some type of way, So, it ain't all about money all the time.
How about success and popularity and fame and things like that?
It's crazy, right? Like, I used to have this mindset, and I kind of still do, but not all the way though. But it used to be like, yo, I'd rather the fame more than the money. And people always ask me like, why? Like, that's weird. Like, who the hell wants fame more than money? And then my thing is, I guess I just want the influence. I want the influence more. Like, I like the influence I have on people, on kids mainly. Like, I feel like for the most part, I set a good example. So me having that influence, I feel like, a lot of people will listen to me and then go down the right path for things like that. Like, if you have a voice, that's everything. People gonna follow everything that you do and, take your advice on things like that. Shoot, sometimes people look up to me more than their own parents. This is crazy, just because I'm a public figure, I guess you could say. But like, just to have that influence is amazing. And just to lead people to the right way, they're doing the right thing, and we all uplifting each other. That's all I'm about. Just having a good time and things like that. So if I can influence you in that type of way, like, yo, don't stress, just enjoy life. Just have fun, turn up. Like you see me, just follow my steps, man. Everything will be all right. Everything will come and work in your favor. Everything will come to you. Word.